Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Today, Saturday, the 13th of May, 2023, and this is your card of the day. Okay, my friends, we're using Carl Gray's Keepers of Light Oracle deck with images by Lily Moses, and our Archangel for the week, or the card of the week, also is the Chariot. I don't like these wires. I've got a little OCD with that. Sorry. So here we go. Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, great masters, anyone that wants to come of the light. I welcome your presence and give thanks for all those that are present. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear, and to know that your words have meaning and a purpose, and may they be beneficial for all. So be it, so shall it be. Okay. Oh, hello. Hope. Isn't that lovely? So there is a trilogy or three faith, hope, charity. It's like the three things that work together in the light, in the realm. I'm trying to think. My brain's not kicking in. All right, let's have a quick shufty of these. Let's see. Love and acceptance. Now, love is what we're born with. It's ours. We have it. And in this image, we're seeing hope, similar to the Divine Mother. Although the lotus is the heart, there's two flowers here, and she's got her hands cradled around this delicate, loving flower. Then all the way up around her halo comes this, I could see it could be rosary beads in the little her forehead. We have those three jewels in the mind and the thoughts. So I'd say for today, be in the center of loving thoughts, kind thoughts, caring thoughts, giving thoughts, the type of thoughts that lift you, that lighten you, that enlighten you. I don't like how this is. Oh, it's annoying when technology doesn't really pay attention. There you go. Come on, focus. There we are. Now, with our Chariot card, oh, this is annoying. We're moving forward, and I'd say that Metatron is amplifying those loving thoughts, amplifying the loving vibration. And when we move with that, that's better. When we move in that energy, if we vibrate with loving thoughts, kind thoughts, giving thoughts, caring thoughts, that expands. I was having a delightful, beautiful, wonderful conversation with a gorgeous woman last night, a friend of mine. We're working through some homework, and it was just the most delicious, deep, soul-searching conversation. Those are the kind of loving messages and relationships that we should be fostering right now. There is enough blame, there's enough shame, there's enough, all of those things that are in the minds of folks around us. They can't seem to get up out of the stress. And of course, then there are all the opportunists that pop in and say, take this pill, drink this medicine, come see a counselor. And I'm not knocking any of that. What I am saying is, at the end of the day, it all comes from one common place: the loving thoughts, the ability to love ourselves, to love others. And unfortunately, this is what we're born with. It's what we come with. It's what we are. It's hardwired. But then it gets used, abused, and we really don't know how we're supposed to keep going. The other part of this card is about acceptance. That is just as important as love. And when we look at hope as a spiritual deity, a goddess, she's an angel. And she's dedicated to promoting the idea that as we are on earth, we are still loved, we're cherished, we're supported by the kingdom of heaven right here. And she's all about helping us see, feel, know, teach the light of that love, the light of heaven, the joy of heaven, beyond whatever darkness that we're in. I've said a few days ago, you cannot see any light without some darkness. Now, hope travels and goes through the different realms as part of a holy trinity: faith, hope, and charity. Like I've said earlier when I got on here. Hope recognizes isn't about wishing for something good to happen or wishing for somebody or something to arrive. It is trusting that the support is already within you. Now, it's said that the angel of hope is a twin flame of the Archangel Gabriel, or Gabriel, depending on how you want to look at it. So she has a really gentle presence. But don't mistake the gentle presence for how glorious she is. It's said that she sings sweet harmonies to us while we sleep, while we rest. We hear those angelic voices of choirs, like waves of love, washing away anything that stands between ourselves and how to love ourselves and how to have total acceptance. So I'd say today, be in the present. The angels are gathering around you, including the Archangel Metatron. Now, when I ask about, well, what is Archangel Metatron and the chariot, and how is it connected to hope for today's message? Keep moving forward, but more importantly, use the power of Metatron to expand that feeling of hope, to expand that feeling of love and acceptance, to open it up even more. Use the chariot, the power of the chariot in this tarot, to amp up, to turn the volume up on it, to choose to speak words of love, to choose to accept everything as it is and as it isn't, where you are right now, your jumping off point, and from that point you choose that love. Hope is here with her legion of loving angels to guide us through the fact that we deserve to be loved. We deserve to have loving friendships, loving partnerships, loving romance, and accepting the world around us as it is. It seems that, we're really moving beyond the limitations of what we once had. That's the message. That's what hope is all about. Moving beyond our self-deprivating limitations, limiting beliefs. I was doing that last week in homework. So know that whatever or whenever you question your personal values, whether you're worthy, whether you're good enough, call upon the angel of hope and let her shine the golden light. I think the bottom line is she wants you to know, they want you to know, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, all part of these realms that are really here to cradle it. The challenge is, it's a bit like when someone tells you I love you and you don't believe it. Something in you is saying you don't feel like you're worthy of it. You don't feel like you're valued. You're not good enough. And the other part I want to get to you, because this comes up a lot in readings, people come, this feeling of not being good enough. Really, intellectually we get it, certainly get it, but on another level we have to not just get it, we have to feel it. We have to feel that feeling. Yeah, that's it. I've got a special pledge announcement, if you will, before I let you go. I decided to do a bit of a fundraiser to help some folks out who, oddly enough, kind of lost hope and gave up and have some challenges that are coming up. Basically, they need to raise $1,000, and which, I mean, even to me, to raise $1,000 in a short space of time seems like, oof, I don't know how to do it. But I don't look at this problem. I look at the solution. And I was having a conversation about, well, you know, you just have to ask. And just like many of us, when the mountain seems so high, we're not even going to bother to climb it. We're not even going to climb up over it. And then the other part of it is, I don't want whoever, them, whatever, to ask, because that means they're weak, or that they don't think that they're good enough, or they're not worthy, whatever the reasons are that we're not willing to ask for help. I'm guilty of it. I got this, I've got it. I got to show everybody that I can do it. So my mind was thinking, why is it easier for me to help others raise whatever they need to get along where they need to be, but it's really difficult for me to do it? So yes, can I raise $1,000 some way, shape or form? Sure. I mean, I've worked hard enough. I feel that, you know, I can, there's several places for businesses, small businesses, where you can raise that. So I did make a pledge after the person said, will you please help me? Okay, yes, I will. Since I delivered this message, of course I'll help you. And then I went into, how am I going to do that? And here's what I've decided to do. What does that equate to? It equates to 20 prepaid readings, card readings, spiritual readings, mystic readings, whatever you want to look at, where you get a gift card, if you will, forward. It requires trust, faith, to donate it or to pay it forward. And in exchange, we'll do a reading, whatever that is. Now, I feel like I should put some sort of expiration date on the reading, because, you know, someone could pledge their $50, said, yeah, I'll get a reading from you. And, you know, January of next year could be like, I'd like my $50 reading. Of course, I'm going to do it. Sure, I do it. But then it would be like, you know, let's say the expiration is 6 months from now, 7 months from now. You know what I'm saying? You got to book it. I hope that makes sense. So I will put in my Venmo account underneath this video. And if that's something you're up for, if that's something you'd like to do, thank you. I've already pledged it. So I'm on the hook to sponsor this fundraiser anyway. So, you know, I gave my pledge, said, yes, I'll help you. We'll figure it out. And you should see the love and the joy coming. Now I want to sort of get that back, if you will. Does that make sense? Yes. All right. Listen, my friends, until tomorrow, I love you. Thank you. Liking, subscribing, and doing all those things. Bye for now.